are you taking ownership of that corner room? I mean, you're the experienced guy, you're the veteran, you put in a lot of starts here in your time. You're the older guy, the younger guys are looking up to. Do you feel like that?
Yeah, time in my past, coming in as a freshman, playing as a freshman, starting games as a freshman, it's what you work for. So yeah, that's what I feel like.
What have you seen from your group, especially with Coach Addy and Coach Reed being there? What have you seen in the last couple of weeks of practice?
Like everybody been saying, we've been having a lot of great energy, a lot of been competing, especially like the young guys like Kai and Mara, they played second for BNCT last year. They had to tell us what to do, so those guys are like developing more, and I can see like the change to the younger guys speaking up and stuff like that. So it's been good.
Obviously, a message throughout this spring has been, improving stopping the run and all that. Now, obviously, it's typically associated with the front seven. How does that impact you guys in the DB room when they talk about stopping the run?
Stopping the run has a lot to do with not just front seven. It's about back end too, because stuff happens. It's football. This game's gonna happen. Running back might break. You one-on-one with me, I have to make a tackle, and instead of missing the tackle, that's a 70-yard touchdown. You feel me? So the run takes everybody. But I can see now, that everybody has that dog in them. Like I said last time, everybody got that dog in them. Yeah, it's been fun to watch.
If I'm not mistaken, you came here in the summer of your freshman year. You transitioned from being a quarterback to a DB. How is it now you're a senior, you've had time to develop at this position? How do you feel at this point?
Feel good about my game. I'm so confident right now. I don't care who you is, where you came from, you step in front of me. Like they said, you could have a long day, and I'm starting to do that in practice every day because like my coach, Addy tells me, it's not about a guy who's just hot one week and hot and then he's low next week. You want to be that guy consistent and steady rising. So that's what I'm trying to do right now.
Renee, what are you going to prove this season? What are you going to show maybe these other Big 12 schools? What are you going to do? What kind of season do you want?
Probably just throw to my side, pick the ball up. That's really about it. Ain't nothing else they can see. Last season, I had a pick six first play of the game versus Baylor, and then late towards the season, I'm wondering why I ain't getting no targets.
It's early, but where have you seen progression on the defensive side of the ball so far?
Everywhere. Everybody communicating. Everybody running to the ball. It's been good. It's been fun to be out there and watch it. On the younger guys, the second group, the third group, they get out there, they doing their thing too. So I'm just happy for everybody. We all compete. That's all it is. What it is.
Anything else, BJ? All right, so we're going to start the breakouts. BJ, if you want to stand right there.
All right, man. So earlier I asked you about the run game, but let's talk about coverage and the DBs in that room. Obviously, you're the statesman of that group. What about you makes you a good leader in that room?
Like past DBs I don't grew up developing, they taught me, the older guys taught me, hey, you gotta lead by example, you gotta come to work every day, you can't show no weakness because that's the standard. So that's what I'm trying to do right now, just give them a leeway, and so when I go on and do big things, they can go on and follow the same thing because we all human. There's nobody who comes out there, we all put our pants on the same way the opponent put their pants on. So that's how I feel about it.
When I played semi-pro ball, I was in the trenches, I was on the O-line, but I had the best seat in the house to when the DBs and the wide receivers would jab each other. And out there in practice, you guys get out of it. What does that do to help the energy and make practice more fun?
It make practice more fun. It's if it's quiet at practice and he win one rep and you win one rep, that's not how the game is going to be, because the game you're not going to know that other dude, and it's going to be it's game time. So that's what I like to see, because usually last couple of years we had it, but it's we didn't know how to play with it. We'll do it and play, and then that ain't us. But now it's hey, we all competing. I'm talking crazy, he gonna talk crazy to me. So we compete, we going back and forth. He win one, I win one. I can win the whole day. he know he got to come back the next day. He got to win something, because if he don't win something, it's gonna get ugly. So I mean, that's all it is.
No, I get you, man. And listen, man. Watching you guys jaw, like, it took 10 years off me watching you guys jaw, so I appreciate it from the side too.
Yeah.
But I asked that to say, now that you're in the Big 12, you got a year under your belt. It's kind of like, in a way, like when a freshman has his first year in. I mean, we talked to Martin Henderson the other day, for example, right? The guy who's got a year under his belt. You guys have a year under your belt in the Big 12. Do you feel like that confidence is showing in this spring?
Yeah, like, I mean, like we said, like, Big 12 is it's a great conference, don't get me wrong, but like, we feel confident enough that we can win the whole thing. That's what we preach all throughout the facility, offense and defense. So at the end of the day, how much job we doing, we know at some point in the season we're gonna have to come together and go get the same way we get on each other's like butts like that. We gotta get on their butts like that. So I mean, that's all it is.
I know. I like how you're putting it precisely, man. And you guys today were working on goal line. You mentioned last year a lot of close games. How much does that goal line practice kind of help you get ready for those intense moments?
Like Coach Ruth talking today, like, you got to be competitive when you get down to the goal line, because if your back is on the wall, like, it's a man that got your back on the wall, you got to get off of it. So I mean, that's all we doing. We just trying to keep competing, getting that competitive mindset, because I mean, that's really where the dog mindsets come from. When you competitive, you're not scared of nothing, and you want to attack something every day. Man, you're gonna have a great season. I mean, there ain't nothing I can say about that.
Fair enough. Well, and we asked you earlier about what it is you're trying to do, and you made a big. You throw my way, it's going to be a pick.
Yeah.
Just turnovers in general. Has it been more of a focus for this defense as a whole?
Oh, most definitely. I can tell you that. Like, one thing we got the picks, man, now, because we're doing ball drills every day. I got two myself. I think the leader is right now. In the DB room, I think we're all tied. I mean, yeah, turnovers. I mean, but it's not necessarily just picks this year. We're trying to get strip sacks, strip fumbles, anything. Chasing the guy down, he think he got a touchdown, or we come to get that. So just the ball is our focus this year. That's the ball.
For you personally, as the statesman of the DB room, I shouldn't say you personally, but as the statesman of the DB room, what is it you hope you guys show out on Saturday, show improvement to coach on Saturday?
Yeah, just show that, walk out like that swagger and confidence that the DB is supposed to have. I mean, sometimes you're going to get beat because, I mean, it's a part of football. You're going to get beat some rep. But that's why you practice and practice and practice to get the reps in, to be dominant at your position. So I feel like we just going to go out there, play with that swagger, and compete. It is what it is.
Fair enough.